Hi Stephanie. So these are the main changes that we made to your address position from this face-on view yesterday. So if we just make that a little bit larger so we can see what's going on. So first of all, video on the left-hand side was before, video on the right-hand side was after. And if we take a straight line up from your left ankle, I would like to see that line basically going through some of your left leg and through that left shoulder. So we can see that we're actually setting a little bit too far back. And if we were to take a line from the center of your pelvis there, which is basically the bottom of that dotted line, we could see that that line sits pretty much in the middle of your feet, and I would like it to sit a little bit more to the left. So all we did is we basically encourage you to bump your left hip slightly towards the target. So we talked about moving the left hip about one golf ball towards the target. If we now draw that same reference point, so we're going to draw a line straight up from the middle of that ankle there, we can see that that line now goes through some of your left thigh, and it certainly sits more through that left shoulder. By bumping the left hip towards the target, what we've also done is now created a slight tilt away from the target with your upper body, whereas we can see, because the pelvis is sat too far back on this left video, that your spine angle is actually tilted towards the target. And ideally we want to be pretty neutral or tilted slightly away from the target, just like you are there on that right hand side. So there's already a couple of checkpoints for you to look for during that setup. And if we take away those and we draw that same line down from the pelvis, we can now clearly see that that red line is closer to your left foot than your right foot. It's really important that, because we explained about the low point of the swing. We explained that the golf swing is a big circle around you. The golf club is swinging you in a circle or a swing arc, and the bottom of that arc is called the low point. And ideally we want the low point to happen after impact. So golf ball, then ground is what we're looking for. Putting the weight to the left helps that to happen. What we also looked at was your ball position. So if we take a rectangle from the center of your body and we take that to your left shoulder, we can see that that golf ball sits behind that rectangle. We would want the golf ball to sit anywhere in that rectangle. And if we do the same one over on this side, we can now see that that golf ball sits towards the back of it. And what we did is we used something called the constant ball position or static ball position, where we had the golf ball position one club head width inside that left heel. And we always measure from the left heel, because you've got your feet flared out, as you can see, which is a good thing. It helps rotation. And we can see that it was the back of the ball that we're measuring, because obviously that's the part of the ball that we're hitting. So all in all, I think you did a really great job at making these little tweaks, these little changes. And some of the shots that you hit afterwards, I think Jack had sort of said they were the best shots that he'd ever seen you hit with a 7-iron. Because we got down to the bottom of the ball much easier. It's going to take a little bit of practice, a little bit of time to get used to, but any issues, any problems at all when you're practicing, then let me know. If you can send some videos when you're practicing, so we're doing some support in between sessions, then again, that would be great. Well done.